Dribbling. This next series of drills is all about putting the ball on the floor, learning the basics of how to get around the defender. If they cut you off, what are you supposed to do? There's a series of moves. You can do a crossover, you can do a spin. It's all up to you and what you feel comfortable with, but going through these drills is going to help make you more confident in your ball handling skills and being able to get around that defender. When a defender is up on you, get your arm out and the ball on your back hip so that they have to reach in order to get to the ball. When you need to move the ball up the court quickly, you use the speed dribble, pushing the ball out ahead of you several feet and then having it bounce up waist high, and you push it back out again as you move down the court. I put it in slow motion here so you can see how Caitlin pushes the ball out several feet, ball bounces up waist high, and the entire time she's keeping her head up. When a defender beats you to a spot, a great move to use is the crossover dribble. Now you can see Caitlin demonstrating it here. As she's dribbling towards the cone, that's that defender. That defender's beat her to that spot, and what she's going to do is she's going to cross the ball over quickly to her opposite hand, change the direction that she's going, and when that defender bites on that crossover, they have to turn and they have to sprint to beat you down the court. Now that we've got the crossover perfected, the next move is the in and out move or the fake crossover. When you're dribbling down the court and that defender beats you to the spot, they might expect a crossover, so you give that fake like you're crossing over, roll your hand over the top of the ball, and then fire real hard going the same direction you already were going. If the defender thinks you're going to cross over, they're going to step in and you're going to blow right past them. The hesitation dribble. This is a move you can do when you're dribbling hard towards a defender. They step up in front, you shuffle your feet, they step towards you, and you blow right past them. Notice right here in slow motion, Coach Rogers is going to step forward as Caitlin shuffles her feet, and then she blows right past them. The behind the back dribble. It's similar to a crossover. You're basically doing a crossover behind your back. You're going to dribble towards that cone, and as that defender steps up on you, you bounce the ball behind your back as you switch directions and go with your opposite hand, blowing right past the defender. If a defender is up really close to you, the next move you want to use is the between the legs dribble. Because if you're trying to do a crossover, you're sticking the ball right in front of a defender. By going between your legs, that defender now has to reach down, and it's a reach-in foul on them. Notice how Caitlin's going to basically do a crossover, but she's putting her leg out in front, giving that little bit of cushion between herself and the defender. The spin move. When a defender gets up real close to you, you can use a spin move to get around them by dribbling hard at the defender, keeping the ball close to your body as you spin around, keeping your hand on top of the ball and throwing the ball back down on the ground with that same hand, and then moving on down the court. Notice how Caitlin does it here. She dribbles hard. She's going to bounce right at the cone. She's keeping the ball close to her body so that defender can't reach in and steal the ball. The final move in our dribbling series is the back up and crossover dribble. What you want to do in this dribble is you want to attack that cone, attack that defender, and make them come towards you as you back up. So when you drive in hard, they cut you off, you're going to back up your dribble, and as soon as they make that step forward to come play defense on you, you cross them over and you blow right past them, going right by opposite direction. There is no way that that defender can take that forward momentum that they just established and turn their entire body and get in front of you to cut you off. The next series of drills is basic dribbling drills to improve your control of the basketball. This first drill is up downs, starting bouncing the ball at your waist and then bouncing it as high as you can without jumping. This next set of drills is called kills. It's dribbling the ball waist high a couple times and then dropping it all the way down low a couple times, then coming back up waist high a couple times and down low, alternating hands. This next drill is the circle drill. It is dribbling around one leg at a time, going right hand around your right leg and left hand around your left leg. Now that we've gotten the circle drill down, we're going to do the figure eights just like we did earlier in the ball handling drill. We're going to dribble this time around each leg, between the legs, and switching hands all the way through in a figure eight style. The next drill is going back and forth between the legs. Start out sticking either your left leg or your right leg in front and dribbling the ball in between your legs. After you're done with that, alternate, put the other leg out in front and dribble the ball in between your legs, back and forth. The next drill is the V dribble in front. Now there's two different ways to do this. The first one, as Caitlin is demonstrating, is just dribbling back and forth like a crossover. The second one, which she's demonstrating now, is two dribbles, crossover, two dribbles, crossover. Here it is in slow motion. Notice she's taking two dribbles, crossing it over, two dribbles, crossing the ball over, staying low the entire time and keeping your head up. The next dribbling drill is a side V dribble. It's similar to the front V dribble, except for this time you're doing it on the side, pushing the ball from the front of your body to the back of your body, and you're only using one hand at a time. The next dribbling series is two ball dribbling. The first dribbling drill is the control dribble. As Caitlin just demonstrated, you want to start off getting used to doing it stationary, staying in one spot, dribbling the ball low. Once you get accustomed to that, then you can start walking and go the distance of half court, keeping the ball no higher than waist high. As you dribble to half court, turn around, go all the way back, keeping control the entire time. Control dribble. The next two ball dribbling drill is the speed dribble. In this dribbling drill, you want to dribble in a rhythm, keeping the ball shoulder height the entire time. Start off stationary, and then once you get accustomed to the stationary, then you can do just like the control dribble, dribble to about half court walking, and then turn around and walk back. The next dribbling drill is the high-low. This is a stationary dribbling drill in which one ball is bounced low and the other one is bounced high. Once you've gotten it down going one direction, to switch the hands around, now your opposite hand is dribbling low and the other hand is dribbling high. After the high-low dribble, you want to do the piston dribble, where one ball's high, one ball's low, but going in a constant quick motion. Many of you aren't going to have an outdoor full-court basketball court in your backyard, but this diagram just gives you an idea of how to set up cones to do the cone dribbling. If you notice on here, all the little black cones throughout there, stagger your cones in that Z-shape format so that when you're doing the drills, you can dribble towards one cone, cross over, dribble towards the other cone. This next two-ball dribbling drill is the crossover dribble. In this dribbling drill, the hand that is on the inside, which is the closest towards the cone, is the one that is bouncing straight down, and the hand that's on the outside is making a crossover move. This way, when your body turns, the ball that bounced straight down will bounce right back up into your hand that made the crossover, and the ball that was crossed over will bounce right into the hand that bounced the ball straight down. Notice how Caitlin right here, she bounced the ball, crossed over, and when her body turned, the ball that she bounced straight down went straight up into her right hand. And now she's going this way, she's going to cross over with her left hand, and her right hand is bouncing the ball straight down, so when her body turns, she's got control of the dribble. This next dribbling drill is the behind the back dribble. Just like with the crossover dribble, the ball furthest away from the cone is the one that's going behind your back. The ball closest to the cone, which is the inside hand, is the one that's bouncing the ball straight down. When Caitlin's dribbling the ball towards the cones right here, the ball closest to the cone is her left hand. The ball furthest from the cone is her right hand. So as she approaches the cone, the ball in her left hand is going to bounce straight down. The ball in her right hand is going to go behind her back. This way, when she turns her body, the ball that she bounced straight down is going to bounce right back up into her right hand, and the one that she went behind her back is going to bounce up into her left hand so that she can continue on to the next cone.